Hello and welcome back. Do you know what? I'm going to start that again because one thing was missing. Ready? Hell yeah, we missed the logo. That's new, so new that I almost forgot we had it. Welcome back to the Golden League. I'm your host, Dorjan, and tonight we have seen a draw. It was quite slow going. The games were not particularly interesting on many occasions where both teams took opposite side of the maps, and it was very occasional shots that hit and connected that turned the battle, and then it went down to the wire every single game. 10-minute games, every single one. It was crazy close. But next game is ACES versus Synergy. They're almost ready to go, and it's going to be a hell of a lot closer and much more aggressive tactics. So, here we go. Into game we go. Craftboard, go! Synergy and ACES. From the point of view of Synergy, we are going into a great battle. Looking at the lineups, we have the T69 and the Chaffee going through the middle there. And let me just switch on the volume for water tanks. There we go. Okay, Dark God Zim, Orange Russ, Pivotal, Illusion Yes, and Drag from Rock's Kiss, who was moved over to the team just shortly before the Pro League started, or should I say the Golden League. But they're all moving through the middle. We're already seeing an aggressive game. The T2 Light, driven by Kurt from ACES, goes down immediately to the AMX 1390 there. Oh, sorry, the T69, Illusion Yes, got the shot. But the entire Synergy team is in the middle. Most of them were spotted there by the T2, and that's why they've slowed down their attack ever so slightly. No Nick, no skill at the back there with the Sturmpanzer 2, the tier 3, has moved across to the side, trying to get to a better location. He's moving in behind his troops, who are moving forward this way. If he didn't move up here, he would be caught out over here, where he's only got one AMX-90 from Jared to protect him. So that obviously would be a bad thing. Tony one from ACES, popping over the side, trying to get shots off into the middle against Illusion, Yes, and Drag. Hold on a second, I just got to answer a question with someone, and I'll be right with you. Right. Bang. Okay, sorry about that. In the meantime, we did see the Bison from Armorer go down as we see the team from Synergy go into the base of ACES and take down their artillery support. They didn't do what I just suggested that No Nick No Skill had done and reacted to the unfolding battle. Although I would say that No Nick No Skill hasn't redeployed enough. Rock's drag is down to, well, 725, still pretty high, but Jared is caught out on his own over here, and I don't expect him to survive this encounter, but he does back off, and Golcon, is being attacked heavily by artillery and the teammate support over here with Pivotal. So that was really good support there by his teammates, and we're seeing Jared get out of there. So this is great moving here by Synergy. This is the sort of tactics that definitely would have worked in the previous battle against LoL Team 1. If Gra had just watched Synergy play first, they would have known exactly what to do. Domavusha and Virtus are fighting out here, but Virtus gets caught out by Orange Rust from the middle and takes a little bit of damage. We have the Sturmpanzer from No Nick No Skill trying to get a shot in as well. The capture is already down to 20 seconds. If they don't try and make a play now on the cap circle, they are going to lose the game from cap, and Domavusha's got to take a lot of damage to try and get into position, but they're all going down. Even the VK2821 is nowhere to be seen, and this is going to be a cap victory already. There he is. He comes around the corner, but it's far too little too late. And ACES played far too passive. A flawless victory here from Synergy, who hasn't lost a single tank. Great job, Synergy, showing us that the game can be much more fast and much more exciting. Boom! More coffee is needed. Right, with Synergy taking the first game against ACES in a very aggressive match, we have seen the sort of attacks, the sort of strategies that can definitely work. Right, let's have a look at what is going on in the scoreboards today. We have Gra TM drawing, so they go up to 7 points, taking them to the top of the league, unless Aces can take the victory today. But Synergy are going to do everything in their power to take that away from them because they're lagging behind so far. Great job though so far, and Synergy are really showing their worth, taking that game to Aces, who were playing very much similar to the last game, playing defensive on the west. Now, we saw Gra doing that, and it wasn't successful for them. They got a draw out of it, which isn't ideal, and so we will see. We'll see Aces try and adapt their strategy, I'm sure, so they don't get that sort of loss. We go into the game, we can see them asking about. Wait, what was that word again? Let's look at my cheat sheets. That one is, yeah, let's go. Come on, let's go. That's what it means. If you see that word, that's come on, let's go. What's this one? I'm not sure what this word is. Learning Russian on the star ladder. We all want to do it, I'm sure. Setup site. You must use the setup site. If you didn't know, guys, that the game runs, or so you say star ladder, means that they have to go to the star ladder main site and import their teams. It allows the star ladder or the Golden League to keep track of stats and setups of all the teams. It's a really good way of doing it. Just the captains need to get used to doing it. If they don't get used to it, then they end up being slow, and it's up to Anna, who is just, you know, the adjudicator, the referee, saying, hey guys, you got to be quick on this. You got to be quicker. We don't need this much downtime between each game. It needs to be boom, submit, boom, submit, boom, submit. But no doubt the teams are talking between each battle and going, okay, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? Oh, what did we do wrong? Aces were obviously outplayed completely, even though they had a VK 2801, great damage, great view range, didn't spot the cap and circle, didn't want to risk their healths, and this is why I always get confused. They don't bother attacking regardless. You know, the cap is going to happen. If they don't attack, they will lose. So you might as well go. You lose if you lose too much HP on the attack trying to defend yourself, trying to reset the cap. You will die if you lose too much HP. Correct. Okay, cool. But you lose anyway. I don't know. I don't see why teams do it. There's so many teams that do it. They seem to be waiting and waiting and waiting, and they've got 3 seconds over the cap, and then they charge forward, and then the cap works, and they're like, oh, we were too late. I just don't get it. I don't know why they do it. Oh yeah. And we're waiting again for the teams here. We've seen a lineup change from Aces as Tony goes out of the battle to change his tank, and we're waiting for something to happen. I'm going to translate what they're talking about right now for you. Aces will listen to you. We will listen to you in the second round. So Tafa, and that's the Russian streamer, he will be listening in on the TeamSpeak of the Aces. We don't want to do that sort of stuff over here on the English one because you guys will not understand what is being said. We could do it if you guys really want to, but I'm sure that you would just hear Russian. Yeah, true story. Anyway, the battle tomorrow will be trying to look at the schedule. Where is the schedule? This one here. If you follow the link below, the big golden shield that you see below the stream, you click on that, you will actually see the next games. You can actually click on the games and see the progression and who's going to be fighting when. So tomorrow we will have Push versus Mind as the first game, Fast Loss versus Power as the second game, and then Rush versus Unity as the third game. So I will actually show you guys the matches for tomorrow, and this is what the Star Ladder looks like at the Star Ladder site. There you go. And that's the matches. As you can see, that Nod versus Lobster ended up in Nod's favour. It was a draw between Rage and Aces. It was a draw between LOL and Gra. New Star lost out to Red Gra. Aces and Synergy are playing right now. But tomorrow will be Push versus Mind, Fast Loss versus Power, and Rush versus Unity. in round 4, which will be played on Insk. Yes, Insk. First game will be Power versus League of Liberty. Then it'll be Pushers versus ACES, SJ, and Mind versus Fast Loss as the final game. On the final game, again, we'll see Rush. Every set you'll see that Rush will be Rush or Unity or one of the better or more known teams will be playing last, because we have a highlight for you in the every 3 days we have a highlight match for you to really have an interest for you. So yeah, that's the idea. That's what we're trying to do for you. So there's one match every 3 days that you guys are really, oh, I'm interested. I want to see that one. I really want to see that one. We don't want to miss it.